Lead gen in 2026 won't look like 2025. And if you're still doing what worked 18 months ago, you're about to hit a wall. We've sent well over 10 million cold emails in the past 2 months alone that have generated over $8 million in revenue for ourselves and our clients, and we're seeing the game change in real time. There's 3 massive shifts that are happening right now that most people are just completely missing. And the businesses that adapt early, well, they're going to dominate while everyone else just scrambles. So let me show you what's coming in the year ahead. The first big shift that we're seeing right now is signal-driven outreach is replacing the old days of spray and pray. The days of blasting 10,000 cold emails to a cold list are dying and fast. And here's why. Decision makers are getting buried. Hundreds of emails every single day. Most of them generic, most of them AI slap, most of them just get flat out ignored. But here's what's actually working now. Outreach triggered by actual signals, and let me break this down because it comes in 2 different forms. Their first form that we're seeing work well right now is social signals. Your prospect just engaged with their content about the exact problem that you solve on LinkedIn. They commented on a post about lead generation, or they're watching YouTube videos about cold email. Tools like Trigify make this incredibly scalable, even site visitor tracking with tools like RB2B or Clay's native function. You're not reaching out cold anymore, you're reaching out warm. Now, the second big trigger is business triggers. M&A activity, promotions, new hires within 90 days, funding rounds, product launches, inventory that's out of stock. Those are all buying signals. And when a company just raised a Series A, they're hiring, they're scaling, they need solutions. When somebody just got promoted to VP of sales, they're looking to make an impact and fast. You're reaching out when they're already thinking about the problem that you solve. That's the key difference. The old way of spraying 10,000 cold emails and hope that only 2% respond. The new way is to reach out to 500 people who are actively showing buying signals and intent and get 10 to 15% response rates. It's the same number of meetings, but it's way less volume, way better deliverability. Volume still negates luck, but only when it's the right volume to the right people at the right time. The second big shift we're seeing right now, infrastructure costs are going up and way up, and you can't cheap out anymore. Google and Microsoft are tightening the rules hard. February 2024, we saw Gmail rolled out new bulk sender requirements, the SPF, the DKIM, the DMARC authentication, spam compliant rates below 0.1%. May 2025, Microsoft followed suit with Outlook. The barrier to entry just got higher, and it's going to keep getting higher because here's what's happened in the marketplace. All of these AI fly-by-night companies have made cold email incredibly cheap to start. It's $50 a month. They throw you on a shared IP address, you get generic templates, and they just burn and churn their users along with the infrastructure. But proper infrastructure, that's the real cost of entry. You need dedicated IPs, private infrastructure, proper domain setup, multiple sending accounts with proper warm-up enabled. We're talking $500 to $2,000 a month just for the infrastructure if you want to do this right, because you can't cheap out on deliverability anymore. Because here's what happens when you do. You send from a shared IP address, someone else on that exact same IP gets flagged as spam, and your emails are going to go to spam too. Or you skip proper authentication, Google sees you as a spammer, all future emails get filtered out without you even knowing it. Or you send too much volume, too fast, your domains get throttled, game over. The businesses that are winning in 2026, they're investing in infrastructure up front, and they're treating cold email like a real channel, not some sort of overnight fly-by-night hack. And they're seeing 5 to 10x ROI because their emails actually end up in the inbox. And if you're still trying to do this on the cheap, you're gonna get left behind. The third big shift we're seeing in the marketplace right now is data ownership matters again. And this one's gonna surprise most people. Scraper crackdowns aren't stopping. LinkedIn is cracking down, Apollo's cracking down, ZoomInfo is cracking down, and I bet Crunchbase and other scrapers are gonna crack down here soon. That free data party we were all invited to, well, I'm here to tell you it's over. And you'll need your own internal database or pay real money for quality data access. We're reverting back to pre-2022 where data has a price tag again. Here's what this means practically. You can't just scrape 50,000 leads anymore from Sales Navigator. Those tools are gonna get shut down. And you can't rely on free databases with 70% bounce rates. That'll just kill your deliverability. You need verified data, triple verified, waterfall enrichment across multiple different databases. And the businesses that win, they're building their own databases in-house. They're enriching data across 50 plus sources, they're verifying emails before they send it, and they're tracking engagement and building proprietary lists of engaged prospects and leads so that they can always go back to and nurture. This takes time, this takes money, and this takes the real infrastructure, but it's the only way to scale sustainably. Because when you own your own data, you control your pipeline, you control your future, you control your destiny. You're not dependent on a scraper that can get shut down tomorrow, and you're not at the mercy of a database that sells the same leads to hundreds of other companies. You have a competitive advantage. And in 2026, that advantage is everything. What does this all mean? Cold email isn't dying, but the old way of doing it is dead. Signal-driven outreach, proper infrastructure, data ownership. Those are the 3 pillars of lead generation in 2026. And here's the truth. Most businesses don't have the time, resources, or expertise to build this themselves. They're stuck trying to figure out proper domain authentication while their competitors are booking 40+ meetings a month. And that's where we come in. At Buzzlead, we've built this entire system: signal tracking, private infrastructure, proprietary databases, AI personalization at massive scale. We deploy it for you, you just show up and close the deals. If you want to see how we can install this system in your business and start booking you 10 to 20 qualified meetings every single month, book a call with us. I'll drop the link in the description down here below. We'll map out exactly how this works for your specific ICP and show you what's possible out there. But here's the thing, the businesses that adapt early, they're going to dominate in 2026. While the ones that wait, they're going to be playing catch up while their pipeline dries up. Don't be the second group, book a call, and let's find some time to talk. I'll see you in the next one.